Back to Gill and McLaughlin for the second selection.
Pick 2, Melbourne.
Player number 214953, Christian Petracca, Eastern Rangers, Beverly Hills Junior Football Club.
Well, John, one thing we do know with the D's, with picks 2 and 3, they've got the opportunity now to land a couple of potential stars.
Well, what they get here with Christian is a hard and strong marking half forward. He's turned his game into a dynamic and game-changing midfielder, drawing comparisons to Port Adelaide's reigning MVP Robbie Gray, and we've all seen the heights Robbie Gray produced this year, more so with his agility through the contest and pushing forward, and that's exactly what Christian Petracca does. Classic inside midbury. He hunts the footy, shrugs, tackles, wins clearances, applies defensive pressure himself. His ability to go forward, take a mark, kick goals. He's got that basketball background. That's where the agility comes from. He's played in rep sides with Dante Exum. We all know what he's doing in the NBA at the moment, and he won the Lark medal in the NAB AFL Under-18 Championships as the BNF. His combine scores were very, very good as well. He's a motivated young man. He's the perfect fit for the D's as they develop their next midfield.
Ladies and gentlemen, the number 2 selection, Christian Petracca, now a Demon.
All right, Sando, so what do Melbourne do with pick number 3? They've just picked a gun midfielder. They go just best available talent, or perhaps a different type, maybe a tall?
No, I think they go best available talent. I think they keep stockpiling mids. We've seen, obviously, Petracca now being selected. I think with Jones, I think with Dom Tyson, with Salem, they've added Ben Newton over the trade period as well. I think they keep stockpiling mids.
Let's find out as we go back to Gill and McLaughlin.
Pick 3, Melbourne.
Player number 215163, Angus Brayshaw, Sandringham Dragons, Hampton Rovers.
Get excited, Melbourne fans. You've added grunt and class to your already young midfield with Angus Brayshaw. He looks ready to make an impact in his first year. Elite inside player. He's learning how to use his pace to break away from stoppages, makes great decisions, uses the ball well on both sides of his body, regularly impacts the scoreboard as well. His stoppage work has seen him compared to Sam Mitchell, maybe with a little bit more speed though. He's also superb defensively. Worked so well throughout the TAC Cup this year. One of his best games with 29 touches and kicking 3 goals. But as you mentioned, Sando, this man here adds already to an already depth with the Melbourne midfield with Viney, Toompa, Salem, Jones, Vince, Tyson. Add in Petracca, add in Brayshaw. Outstanding.
Angus Brayshaw, selection 3 for Melbourne.
The great thing, Sando, about an Angus Brayshaw is that he's a ready-made player. So one of the early picks gets to come in and should be able to play straight away.
Exactly. You can see Brayshaw coming in next year and having an impact straight away.
Exciting times for the D's. 2 and 3 went to the D's, which means they picked up a couple of very handy players, and Anthony Hudson has caught up with them.
Thank you, Jason. Well, the Demons, 2 early picks. In fact, picks 2 and 3 with Christian Petracca and Angus Brayshaw, and the boys are both with me. Congratulations, guys. First of all, to you, Angus, how's it feel to be a Demon?
Oh, you know, it's everyone's dream to get drafted to an AFL club, and I think I've said it before, but to be there with a good mate like Christian Petracca, you know, it's just incredible. I'm incredibly lucky and very thankful for the opportunity.
You boys are actually rooming together up here, aren't you, at the moment?
Yeah, we are, which is the funny thing. So yeah, what a coincidence. It's good to go home knowing that you're playing with someone next year, maybe. So yeah, exactly, it's great.
Well, Christian, how's it been for you? Because there's been a lot of speculation about who's going to go number 1, and for a while it was said that it might be you. How have you sort of dealt with all that, and then you've slipped all the way down to number 2?
Yeah, there's speculation. There was a lot of speculation on me or Paddy, and whether the Saints decided on who it was. And look, I just had to control what I control, and I was just taking it day by day, and just working hard on the off season. And yeah, I'm just stoked to go to Melbourne, and as Paddy said, it's just a number, and wherever you go, just make the most of your opportunities.
Well, obviously you two are good mates, but for Demons fans, I suppose, now to have 2 young elite midfielders together, it is exciting, isn't it?
Oh, I think, the Melbourne Football Club, I was lucky enough to spend a week there early in the year through the AAS, and just being in the club and being in the environment, it's a great place to be, and obviously they've got the Roosie, and he's incredible as well. We all know how good he is, so it's a very exciting place to be at the moment, and
you know, stoked to be here, and I just, yeah, words can't describe how happy I am and how excited I am for the future as well. It's great.
Well, one last question. There's been a lot of talk about Melbourne going on the paleo diet. Now, do you boys like your bread and your pasta, or can you handle that?
I am Italian, so it's going to be hard getting off the wood fire pizza and the pasta, but whatever it takes, I guess.
Do what you got to do, eh?
Yeah, exactly right. Thanks very much.
Too excited, Melbourne boys. Back to you, Jason.
Dicko has caught up with Paul Roos.
Roosie picked 2 and 3. Inside mids, hard, powerful types, but Petracca impressive and Brayshaw the same.
Yeah, look, we're obviously really pleased to get pick 2 and 3. You'd expect to get a couple of good players, but now the test for us is to develop into good AFL players. They come out of the TAC Cup, both of them, both done well at state level and obviously TAC Cup level, but it's a different level going to AFL. So now we've got to develop them and make sure they become good players.
Nice addition too, father-son with the stretch name to go through the Melbourne colours again.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, all the father-sons are always good when you get them to your club with a bit of history there, so that's exciting too.
What have you thought of the event tonight? There's a big build-up to the number 1. Any surprises?
Yeah, well, I think they kept us on tenterhooks there for a while, knowing was it Christian or Paddy, and you can see why it's a tough decision. They're both very different players, so I mean, it is a big build-up. It's a big event now, so maybe a bit of overkill, but that's the way it is.
Thanks for your time, Rosie.
Thanks, mate.